All right, welcome back to Bourbon in the Barn. Aaron finally made it here. You know, only guy I know in the military that's late. Yeah, anytime else they just say, Hunter's making an early entrance. All right. He's usually at the end of the show. All right, this is Aaron Russell, beautiful wife Nicole. He's a former Army Ranger from Ringo. She's from Ringo.
Yeah.
Got some Georgia people up in here. Hey, we like Georgia. Hey, Georgia, Alabama, we're good with. It's Tennessee, you know, the UT and Florida. Florida, they don't really bother me. But A&M, LSU, Auburn, nobody cares about them.
Go Dogs.
No.
Go Dogs.
It's all about the day. See, he told you. He gave you the sugar.
Yeah.
All right, Hunter making a real early appearance. All right, we're going to add this to our other video, or there's going to be 2 videos. It's going to be episode 5 on both. Aaron finally made it here. Went to church, took a nap. Hey, that happens. Former Army Ranger, former ROTC Ranger. So, you know, they got the best of both worlds.
That's right.
And you served in the Army?
24 years.
24 years. Retired. Can't really tell you what he does now because it's a little tight-lipped. He's not like Black Ops or anything, so don't worry about that. He's not going to hurt nobody. Yeah. But from Ringo to, how long you served? You did 2 tours, right?
Yep, 2 tours, 1 in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan.
He loved both of them.
Yes, I
He
did.
loves it over there. Beautiful weather.
Yes.
All
Beautiful.
right, Hunter, up. Stop. Come here.
He's ready to play.
Yeah, he is. He's ready to get down. All right. Hunter down. All right. They're going to do these 3 ways, and they're going to give you their rating system. Hunter! Boy, see what? No. Well, come here, baby. No, thank you. That's a good sugar. All right, we're still doing the Duke, and they're going to do their 3 ways. Go ahead, baby. Stop it. All right. They're going to do their... That's top.
He's being a ham.
All right, now, I don't know. No, you're not. Gary is, Sunday Gary's out. Like, that shot did him in. And I can't believe he did it. But next week he's waxing his eyebrows because I'll have the waxing kit. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. But we need the views. We need the views for Gary to do stuff, so y'all know how it goes. All right. I'm going to let these start off with the neat. That enough?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Yeah, we found out some things about the Duke this morning.
Oh, really?
He dodged the draft.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Duke dodges the draft.
Yep.
Oh, man.
All right. Y'all want to get a nose on that? Tell us what you smell. We get a nose on it here.
Oh, yeah. It smells good.
Yeah.
Really charred.
Yeah.
Smell
We said
the
the same
char.
thing. Yeah. Yeah, they char the inside of it. Look at this cork. They char the inside of it. They want to make sure that his name's on every part of it. It says Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody likes Duke.
It smells oaky.
I smell whiskey.
Yeah. What do y'all think about it? Did it really open up for you? I'm drinking beer now, man. I hadn't ate. I already did 3 shots, so. Yeah, they finally made it. You know, I told them, I was like, hey, we'll add you on. Hey,
Yeah.
we always got space for people.
That's right.
All right, you can turn it upside down.
All right.
All right. Go grab y'all some ice.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you, Bert.
You're welcome. Anytime, man. I think Gary's done.
Poor Gary.
There you go.
Aaron said he's going to do one too.
No.
That's what happens when you deal
No.
with major seamen.
Well, I could be y'all's company first, Sergeant,
There you go.
because that's the rank that I retired as.
All right, there you
Company
go.
first
We got a sergeant, we got a captain. You know, we get shit done, man. We take over this fucking whole Middle Valley. You want some more than that?
No, that's good. Perfect. Perfect pour, Bert.
I bartended for a long time. There you go. So Nicole, what do you do now? You said you at a desk.
I'm at a desk. Yep, I'm remote. I work. We do provider enrollment for insurance companies. I'm a manager.
Big money.
I do what I can.
So you retired from the military?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I joined the Army in 1995. 5 days after I graduated from Ringgold High School, I was at Benning's Home for Wayward Boys. And went through infantry training there. And after I left infantry training, went to airborne school, went to the Ranger Indoctrination Program for the 75th Ranger Regiment. And then I stayed in the 75th Ranger Regiment for 7.5 years. And so the first 5 years I was in 3rd Ranger Battalion at Fort Benning. And I spent a year at the regimental headquarters in a non-deployable job when September the 11th happened. Yeah, so I was in a non-deployable job. I couldn't go overseas with the Ranger Regiment, and then I ended up leaving that job and became a squad leader in 2nd Ranger Battalion up at Fort Lewis, Washington. And
Washington State.
Yeah, Washington State. And then I was politely asked to leave that job when I took a swing at my platoon leader.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yes.
sometimes those things happen.
Yes.
And,
See, the Ranger Regiment is an all-volunteer force, and you can either volunteer to leave or you can get volunteered to leave.
Yeah.
So I got volunteered to leave because I was acting like a shithead.
So you didn't get dishonorably discharged? or
No,
anything? Well,
I
that's
just
it.
moved
Yeah.
units. I just changed units.
People get this, they're like, oh, this guy was dishonorably discharged. There's a lot of variables to that.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot
yes.
of variables, like, there's just some people you can't get along with.
No.
Like in the world. I mean, there's
Yes.
just, and you know, and then they push you and they try to break you, and then you do something, and they're like, oh, you're dishonorably discharged. And then
Well-
it just smears you
Yeah.
from then on, and it does suck.
But
And
I will
I've
say-
had friends that did that. And
Yeah.
Really.
Well, that was back in the day, but nowadays in today's Army, you really have to do a lot of heinous stuff to get dishonorably discharged.
That's any job right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I got servers, I've had servers wait on me that look like they should never ever be even in a restaurant, much less serving food. And I mean, it's the way it is, man. People go out and get a job. You know, take pride in yourself.
That's
You
right.
know,
Absolutely.
it'll come around.
So let's taste this on the rocks.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Now, y'all don't have to drink all that.
It's a lot more smooth.
Yeah, the rocks really open it
Yeah,
up too.
that's the- that's-
yes,
that's
yes.
what
Mm.
Yeah. And it's a lot cooler going down.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot cooler.
Yeah, it was a
It
little heat.
burned.
And it's only 88
Yeah.
proof. I mean, it's
Really?
only 88 proof, and it drank like it was like 90 something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It burned
I was
going
like-
down. This is a lot
I was like,
smoother.
"Ugh."
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, you know, I had some water and I chugged it with it, so,
Mhm.
you know.
Don't want to look at her.
Don't
Don't want
be
to look at her
cheating.
ratings.
Don't be cheating.
You know,
Don't be
yeah,
cheating.
you know, you've done active duty.
Yep.
And it, you know, and the way, what I heard, and you've got to tell me I'm wrong about this, if a drill sergeant's getting on to you real bad, you can take a timeout.
I don't know. I haven't been to basic training in 24
Yeah,
years.
so it probably has
But
changed.
when I was stationed at Fort Benning as a Ranger School instructor, I had some buddies who were drills, and I went over there. And this was in the mid 2000s, and it was still pretty hard. But nowadays,
You gotta make these kids tough.
yeah. Nowadays, I'm not sure. I would literally have to go visit a basic training battalion and see how they're doing business.
Yeah.
But there are different basic training posts that have different levels of difficulty depending on what job set they're going into. Like infantry, it's still pretty intense.
Yeah, it
But
will.
if they're going for something like a cook, their basic training isn't as
Yeah,
intense.
exactly. You know, like what was the movie In the Army Now with
Yes,
Pauly Shore?
yeah.
Like water purification.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I did not know that is literally the first people they call because
Oh, yeah.
soldiers have to have water.
have to
yeah,
drink.
and you
Yes.
go to these third world, or not really third world, but
Yes,
these
third
foreign
world.
countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You gotta
Afghanistan.
have water
Yeah,
to
they're
drink.
not drinking. They're not hitching utility down there.
No.
I mean, so-
No, you got to have.
Yeah,
your
you gotta
water
have something going
purification
on.
specialist.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, now we're gonna do the cola.
All right.
Hunter.
Hey, I will say this Duke is probably some of the smoothest
It's pretty
bourbon.
solid.
It is.
It
It's
is.
probably some of the smoothest bourbon I've had. So, speaking of the Duke, when he made his movie, The Green Berets, they actually filmed it on Fort Benning, Georgia.
I can see that.
Yep, in a place called, it's a training area called Kilo 22. And I have actually trained at Kilo 22 numerous times on Fort Benning when I was in the Ranger Regiment.
They had to give him a lot of forgiveness to do that movie if he was a draft dodger.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how true that is.
right,
You know, everybody's got their reasons for the things they do.
right.
You know.
And who knows, he may have actually been disqualified from military service.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, someone who doesn't like John Wayne, what he stands for,
Posted it, yeah.
said
I don't know.
He's a draft dodger.
Yeah.
But I've never heard John Wayne was a draft dodger.
Yeah, I never heard that either. And
No.
people pulling up stuff that really you shouldn't be doing to smear somebody's name.
Yeah.
You know, because, like I said, I grew up in the 70s, and you grew up in what, the 80s?
80s.
Yeah, so, 70s, my dad, I mean, it was Dale Earnhardt and John Wayne, and
Yep.
and then to come to the late 90s, and then Stone Cold come around. It's like the ultimate male list. The guy's guy. But yeah, I just don't see him being able to do military movies.
Yes.
And
I mean, he's done all kinds from Navy
yeah,
to,
he's done them all, man.
to Army Air Corps to
Yeah.
being in Special Forces in the Army.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't see them regulating those movies for somebody who did something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe like-
especially back in the day when communism
It was big.
big. Yes.
That's just like that'd be like Muhammad Ali doing a movie
Right.
about the military. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not a military. I'm not a Muhammad Ali hater, but I'm not a Muhammad Ali supporter either. I mean, you make money here, you go fight here.
Yes, exactly.
That's the way I feel about it. Nobody wants to be drafted
No.
unless it's the NBA.
Right.
The NFL.
But the
I mean,
NFL.
those drafts are a little different, but nobody wants to be drafted. But I had uncles that had to go.
Yeah.
I had an uncle served 2 tours, so my dad didn't have to go.
Right.
I don't know if that was the case, but he served twice. I got a cousin in the military. My stepson's in the military. I'm a huge military supporter. I feel like you have to have it.
Yes.
Like, if you don't, and during times, it's shown.
Yeah.
If you don't have a military, you're just going to get taken over.
Absolutely.
Ukraine got a
Absolutely.
little bit lucky. Russia just went in with their army. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just not going to come into the United States and be like, hey, this
No.
is ours.
No.
Unless you're China, because we owe
Right.
so much money.
Right.
They'd be like, all right, I need this property. I'm going to take Montana,
Right.
North Dakota, and then, and we'd probably be okay with that. We're like, oh, we're out of debt? All right.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to try the cola.
All right. My favorite. See, I'm a bourbon and cola drinker.
See, I am too.
Yeah.
Hunter, what are you doing? Hunter, you want some cola? No, Hunter. Stop. I know what you want, and it's not happening. You like top colas.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's just trying to get the...
I'm a cola drinker, but the cola does not do the Duke
I was
justice.
gonna say, I think ice is the best.
I think ice
But
is the
if you
best.
did it with cola, you wouldn't feel that bad about it.
No,
No.
no,
See,
no.
the $34.99
It's very
bottle,
similar to
yeah,
the
exactly.
ice.
So
Yeah.
the ice was the way to go. But I gave it the same rating with cola as I did on ice.
Right.
Mm.
But Hunter. Because he sees me laying in front of the fan. Dogs really do take on your
They do.
Dog
owner's
owner's
personality.
persona, yes.
Because I'll sleep all day. He sleeps all day. Like, we're not go getters. I gotta be working 3. Sometimes I wake up just in time to take a shower and go to work.
I remember those days.
But I'm a late night person. I'm a night owl, so All right. We got some totals here.
Yes, sir. We sure
We do.
do.
Totals, all right.
Flip them over.
Yeah.
Put them in front of the camera. There you go.
So I ended up giving the neat a 3.5, and then the rocks, they're having that on that ice and it watered down a little bit, just opened it up, and I ended up giving it a 4. And then the cola, I kind of dropped it back down to a 3.5 because I just think the rocks tasted so much better than the cola. And I'm a cola and bourbon drinker.
He is. Yeah. So my neat, I gave a 4. It was a little rough going down, warm. Didn't care for that. The ice, I actually gave a 5. I felt like it was very cooling, opened you up, very smooth. And then the cola, I gave a 4.5. So I just dropped it down half a point just because I preferred the ice over the cola. But I don't drink caffeine, so I'm not even a Coke fan.
Well, you could tell that.
But
I could have given you
it's fine.
Sprite.
Well, with bourbon, it's good with Coke.
Yeah, it is. It's good with
and
Sprite too.
Yeah. But
Just not good
it
with
was
Pepsi.
still really smooth, right? It was still really smooth,
But I'm a
but I
Pepsi
did
drinker.
prefer the ice.
All right. So
Yeah.
what did you get a total of? 13.5?
13.5.
13.5 out of 15. So she highly recommends you buy this bottle.
Yeah.
And he gave it 11, so he's with me. We recommend it. She's in the highly recommend.
Yeah.
But, you know, she highly recommends it. So
I think it was really
you start coming
smooth.
asking for it, we'll get it back at Eagle.
It was
And they
really
do have
smooth.
some already at North Shore. So, and we'll talk about that percent. I think we can do 10% on that for this week till the podcast is over. Once we open another bottle, that discount goes away. So,
Right.
Jump on it.
jump on it. All right. But hey, we've had a great time with Aaron, Nicole.
Yes.
I mean, it's been good. Man, I really appreciate your service.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank
I mean,
you. And, and Memorial Day's all about the soldiers that didn't come
Yeah,
home.
they didn't come home. The
That
fallen
didn't come
ones.
home.
And I mean, we couldn't do this podcast if we didn't have people like that. So,
That's right.
you know, they'd be monitoring us. I mean, you know.
Yep,
These
squashing us.
Yeah, these other countries, man. I mean, I've been there. These third world countries. I've never been to like Germany or anything like that in the European. I don't know how liberal, fuck France, but whatever. You know, but you know, I think it's great here, and you know, a lot of people bitch about it, but
We're
go
free.
somewhere else.
We're
Yeah.
free.
I still think we're in the best country in the world.
I do too. We might not be up in education or the economy or anything like that, but there's a lot of freedom here.
There
Freedom.
is.
You know, yeah,
Freedom to worship how we want.
Yeah, exactly.
Educate your kids how you want.
We're not going to get in gun control or
No,
anything like
no,
that. It's a
no.
very touchy subject right now.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like being able to have a gun in my house.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I got a
To each
grandchild,
his own.
you know, and he's going to be older soon, but I will show him anything he wants to know about a gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to hide it from him.
Right.
Yep.
You know, it's preparedness and stuff like that. But, all right.
Absolutely.
Okay, Alexa, play Baptized in Bourbon.
What do you want me to play?
Play Baptized in Bourbon.
Baptized in Bourbon by Moonshine Bandits, featuring Uncle Cracker
There we go.
on Amazon Music.
Should we pour it over?
We've had a great time. Aaron, thank you for finally getting here. You know?
Yes.
You know,
Sorry
Gary-
about the lateness.
It's okay, man.
Hey, man, I just want to tell everybody, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button,
Yep.
and don't forget to share.
That's
If you're under
right.
21, this show's not for you because we do not condone any underage drinking. So,
None.
y'all have a great night.
Have a good
We'll see you
night.
next week. We don't really have a guest yet, but we'll work on that. I think it's going to be John Gilbride, but I'll get with you on that.